Hey everyone, today's video is going to look at how to take effective notes. So let's get started. Now the first thing, what you should not do. The very first thing you should not do is write down everything your professor says. One, it probably wouldn't be possible. Lectures are long and profs talk a lot. Two, even if it were possible, it wouldn't be ideal because you'd have tons of papers and that would be kind of hard to study for exams. The other thing you shouldn't do is focus on small details. Profs say a lot of things in class, and some of those things just won't be important. Now, the best thing to do is to think of lectures as essays. So your prof has prepared the lecture ahead of time, and they typically have an introduction. So this is the first part of the lecture where the prof introduces the topic, they explain to you why they think this is important and what they hope you get from the class. They'll usually also have an argument. Then you have the body, and this is the longest part of the lecture. This is where the prof advances their arguments. Finally, you have a conclusion. So this is the last part of class where the prof summarizes the main ideas in lecture. And that could be a really useful part as well because sometimes profs will tell you what they're going to talk about in the next lecture. So what do you write down? Focus on key terms. So if your prof has a PowerPoint, they might have key terms on that PowerPoint. So listen for those terms. Debates and trends. So your prof will probably talk about some of the debates in the field. You want to write those down. What are other academics saying? What are people talking about? And how are they talking about this topic? Focus on major events and dates. Again, don't focus on the small stuff, just the stuff that's really important. And then think about the significance. So why is that lecture important? Imagine trying to explain that lecture to someone who didn't show up. How would you do that? That is the best way to basically narrow in on what's important and what's not important. Still not sure how to find a thesis? Struggling to find the significance? Visit us at www.uniready.ca. Thank you.